Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Stonekeep, and when last we left off, we're still exploring the Palace of Shadows, and we've defeated a lot of enemies to get to this point, to this door that was guarded by two skeletons. Skeletons that suffered a terrible fate when they decided to fight us. That terrible fate is that we walked up and down this corridor, throwing axes at them, hitting them with a hammer, and using a little bit of magic and archery to finish them off, and then ensuring that we grabbed their skulls and their various equipment, because if we didn't, they would reform and we'd have to fight them all over again. There is nothing down here at all. Or is there? If we go down here and have a look, there is a single chest. We're going to have to look in this. There's healing. There's this here. That is an entirely new item. There's also this here. And that's it. There is nothing else here. Or is there? Let's check with the Orb of Afri and find out. The answer is, it appears that there is nothing. So we're going to have to use one of those magic mirrors that we found. We could use this one, or we could use that one. I'm going to use this one, but for now, we're just going to double check this wall here. I don't think that wall is going to lead to any secrets, but there are secrets somewhere around here. We have seen loads of areas where there are enemies we can't reach. And so, a little bit of backtracking to get back to that mirror. We're going to go through it. The mirror is going to allow us to get to other locations. Other locations that are going to be no less dangerous than the places we're currently in. But I'm just going to check here just in case there's a button that I've missed, and there isn't a button that I can see. There's certainly a way to get in there and face that foe. Haven't found it yet, but we will. Let us now go north. Quite a lot. All the way down here. It's definitely large and ominous looking, the Palace of Shadows, and we've barely scratched the surface of it. The pillars are very tall as well, and extremely well crafted. Who built this place, and why? I imagine it was Khull-Khuum's minions that built it, but what minions are they that are here? Are they all the undead? Did the skeletons construct this? How did they construct it? And with what materials? Oh, hello, I forgot you were there. Let's just keep going, shall we? One of them managed to hit Enigma, that's fine. We'll just go this way and ignore the fact that you are here. Let's go here, past you, and we'll head into that mirror. And we'll find out just what is on the other side. Probably nothing good, that's for sure. Before we do that, we're going to save, though. We're definitely going to save. Right here. There we go. The combat music is going. Time to step forward. Well, that wasn't nice at all. Where are we? Let us check. This is not the best way to check, but suffice to say, we are now in a new area. We are here. Let us see what is in here. We can't go back, which is not encouraging. Onwards, very slowly. Nothing here either. Silence is what greets us after going through that area that told us that doom was upon us. Makes sense that that would be said. Ooh, there's a scroll here. Let's read it.
Quickness rune. Target attacks faster.
That's a really good rune. We want that. And somebody told me what the rune that didn't have any description was. We'll mark that down as well. Where is it? This ancient rune here is a vampirism rune. Let's just write that down. There we go. What it does is it drains health and gives it to you, if you can hit with it. This is a quickness rune. Very handy. I'm sure we'll be using it at some point. Is there anything else here? There's definitely something here. There's a large central area that we need to go and have a look at. That's empty. I thought it would have things in it. Clearly, I was mistaken. Is there anything here? Okay, this has closed behind us. So where are we now? The answer is, are we in a new area, or are we in a place that we've already been to? We are in a new area. We did get a room.
Hey, what was that?
What?
I thought I saw something on the other side of that wall.
Did Sparkle just tell us about an illusionary wall? Yes, you did! Aha! Marvelous! I thought nobody else would say anything about illusionary walls. So we have found the location of one illusionary wall. We have also found the location of one skeleton. Hello? Are you going to come and attack us? You know, I've just given up. What? You've given up fighting us? Well, I've heard about what happened to the other skeletons. The ones that you just ran around. I give up. And so, that skeleton didn't even want to fight us. Handy for us, I suppose. It means that we can walk around. Oh, hello! There's another skeleton here. Is it because you only have so far that you patrol? You patrol a lot further, however. Definitely a lot further. Let's just, can we hit you if we aim here? No, you're really difficult to hit. Really difficult to hit, but not very difficult to defeat. We don't want to move too far this way, though, just in case there are enemies there. Hello! You really could have used any kind of ranged weapon. Anything at all would have been far better than what you're currently doing, which is dying. There we go. Excellent. We have found a hidden area. We want to explore this area as much as possible. If we didn't have Sparkle, I imagine we wouldn't have found this. Let's go this way. Anyone here? This isn't an endless corridor. Always worth checking. Hello? You're a much bigger and more terrifying skeleton. Oh, there are two of you. Fortunately, you're not going to move any further forward. Neither are you. Well, this is as far as we go. What do you mean, this is as far as we go? This is the limit of our patrol area. But he's right there. He's throwing things at us right now. He's throwing things at you right now. I'm currently fine. You know that when he defeats me, he's just going to kill you, right? Oh yes, I'm quite aware. And now it is my turn to die. Well, at least you'll be making it quite quick. These skeletons appear to take a lot less damage than the other skeletons, or maybe it's that 1 point of missile skill, making all of the difference. Either way, we're going to take care of you. You are now gone. Marvellous. Onwards we go! This way! More skeletons around the corner? Any more? There might be. There might be one. Nothing here. Oh, that just loops all the way around. Fair enough. And so we go back here, and then down. We'll see what's down here. Is there an enemy here? We probably can't go in there. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can't go in there yet. So we're not going to try. Instead, we're going to go down here after we have a look at the Orb of Afri. Definitely get into the habit of doing that. Any enemies? Not that I can see. That doesn't mean to say there aren't any enemies, I just can't see them. Any foes at all? Anyone? There's loot. Marvellous. More healing potions. We have 23 of them. I don't think I've even used one. Ah well, onwards. There really are no foes here. None. I thought they'd put at least a few of the floating skulls. But there's nothing. There's a lot of illumination here, which is good. Nice to know that the skeletons really do care about the lighting in here. There's nothing here, or is there? There probably could have been an enemy there, and that would have caught us off guard. There isn't an enemy, but there could have been. Onwards we go. This way. Around the corner, around more corners, and this looks very familiar. This looks very familiar because I think we've already been here. Have we already been here? We have. There's apparently something here, though. Ah, that's the area that, I think closed behind us. So we have gone in a big, big circle. Which is good, because we need to go this way now, I think. I think we need to go that way. And open up a new area. A new area that unfortunately is a lot like the old area, in the sense that it's full of the undead. But a very different kind of undead. To get there we have to go through that mirror though. The mirror that we didn't go through before, but the other mirror. The one that we found in the area that we couldn't get to the centre of. I marked it down and then decided to go back to it later. This is now later. Let's go through that mirror. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there, and while we're doing that travelling, we're going to get some healing. Always nice to get some healing. I suppose that's, oh, hello, I forgot about you two, didn't I? I keep forgetting about you two. Aren't you going to kill us? No, not really. Oh, don't leave us here. And then they were left here. We want to go down and go through this mirror. This mirror that I imagine is going to be just as cheery to go through as all of the others. We'll save first, though, just in case something terrible happens. Nothing happened, but we don't appear to have liked the fact that we went through it. We are now here, on the other side. The other side has just as many enemies, and we still can't go through here. But we might as well fill in this area. We could have gone through the teleportation to replenish all of our rune scepters, but I thought going through that mirror would be faster. Plus, we don't really need to replenish those rune scepters just yet. There are going to be foes. Can we already see them on the map? Orb of Afri, reveal to me our enemies! We can't see any foes here. Let's find out why. First, however, we're just going to fill in these final remaining parts. Like down here, where we can't do anything. There is, however, another mirror. This mirror will allow us to go back the way we came if we so choose. We don't yet want to do that. In fact, we may never want to do that. Let's just go here. Excellent. And then head in this direction. There is something that we need. We'll grab it. We'll do something with that later. We could go this way, and that will lead back to an area that we've been to and yet haven't been to. Let's for now go this way and find nothing, because this area connects up to there. We can't do anything with that. We could, however, go down the second doorway here, and in theory this will lead to a mirror. There are no enemies here. You may wonder why there are no enemies. Let's find out. No enemies there at all. Are there enemies over here? Let's find out. No. No foes at all. You shouldn't trust that. Let's go this way. But there are no enemies. Oh wait, never mind. There are enemies. They are just shadows. Remember when we were told that the shadows were a reflection? There they are. And there goes Sparkle. Killed by the shadows of those skeleton warriors. You need to be very careful about those foes. Fortunately, we can do a little bit of healing, and Sparkle will be good as new. Speaking of healing, we just need to do some healing in general. There we go. This will be using a fair amount of our magic within this. Definitely worth it, though. Definitely worth it. How much more do we have in that? We only have 19. Not good. We definitely want a little more power. Where is our sword? There's our sword. Not that we're really using it, per se, because we're using the hammer predominantly. Now, can we hit these with this? You may be made of shadow, but guess what? You're just as susceptible to being hit with an axe. We could also use magic. Magic would definitely work. But these are foes that I don't think drop anything. I don't think they drop a single item. And so you can't do the same thing that you did with the other foes, but I don't think they come back. I think once you defeat them, they are dead. But that's only a thought, and I said the word thought quite a lot. Maybe we want to use a little bit of magic. A little bit of fire. We do have some magic that we could use. Like this, for instance. Let's give it a go, shall we? Hello! Guess what? Fire! It sort of does something, but not a whole lot. We really don't want to do that. It's a poor idea. There's just not enough space for us to navigate around. So we'll just use the axes some more. We are the shadows of those who were on the other side. How did you best them? Well, I just threw axes at them. Oh, just like you did with my friend. Yes. Oh. I'm going to die, aren't I? Yes, that you are. And then, these foes really weren't that dangerous, as long as you don't run in and try and face them in melee. I imagine if you were a combat powerhouse, this wouldn't be so challenging. If you'd put loads of points into hammer, which we haven't. But that's okay, because this axe will serve us well. I imagine the dwarves are regretting the fact that they let us take this. It's a really good weapon. So we will just go this way for now. And we can't see any of the foes on the map, because they're not here yet. You are, however. There was a second one, or is there only one? The answer is there are now two. That's not good. That's really not good. We just need to get a few hits in here. We really want you to hit us there, so that we start using our... Okay. You're now at 8. Fortunately, some of our arrows are being used. I think it's time to actually use some of these roots. Can you actually use these roots? And the music remembers that it's meant to be here. The music's like, oh wait, combat! And then suddenly combat music. We have so many healing roots, we can just use some of them here. Oh no, we only have 69 of them left. And now we have 68. Let's just move past you here, and then turn around. Excellent. Eventually we will take you on, and we will best you. You can go onto this side first. Not a good idea to do so. I would recommend going on the other side, just to make sure that you aren't suitably weakened when you have to take care of the enemies that you need to grab items off when they die. Let's just check the map, shall we? That has made the music sort of come back. And a hit there. Eventually these foes will be bested. We do definitely need to have them have some kind of ranged projectile. I mean, you didn't think of giving them a crossbow, or a sling, or anything. Magic would have been good, Khull-Khuum. The ability to use magic against us, and one of them is gone. We're also getting a few hits in with that hammer, which means that little bit more hammer skill. I'm not even sure the hammer's even hitting. But I know that the axe is, which is always good. I don't think the axe is doing, the hammer rather, is doing anything. I was about to say I don't think the axe is doing anything. That's not true. The axe is very clearly doing something. And Sparkle has once again been bested. That's not good. Fortunately, so is the skeleton. Let's take care of healing Sparkle. Sparkle is extremely vulnerable here. The amount of health that she has is impressive. Unfortunately, the amount of armor that she has is not. It's really, really bad. And that has been expended. We really want to save a little bit of, there we go, a little bit of healing there. Goes a long, long way. Let's save a tiny bit of mana in that so that we can teleport away if we need to. 16 is probably more than enough. Let's move on, shall we? This place is exceptionally dangerous. Ah, a mirror. We know this mirror is here. We know the purpose of this mirror, and while we're here, let's mark down the fact that there is not a mirror there. Let's mark down that there is a mirror here. There we go. And that there is a mirror here. Everything, after all, is a reflection. And so we can presume that the mirror will lead to a location very similar to the one we were in before. We can also presume that there will be a secret wall around about here. We can presume many things about the places that we're going to be exploring on this side of the Palace of Shadows. But the one thing we can't assume is that it will be safe to explore. because it really, really isn't. And so, when we come back, folks, we have the other half to explore. Over here, there may seem like there are no foes here, and you may have thought, if we defeat all of the enemies on the side where they're actually there, they won't appear on the side where they're reflections. Unfortunately not. The magic of the Shadow Realm doesn't work like that. And so, when we come back, folks, exploring this half. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.